Have you ever wondered what it would be like if you had a time machine and could go back to change the course of your favorite team's history? Well, look no further, because this episode of Gridiron Heights dives right into the timey-wimey nature of the NFL and its history. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed these videos and can't wait for the rest of Season 9 of Gridiron Heights, please like the video and be sure to subscribe to my channel. Can we get to 11,000 subscribers by October?
Sleep, miss, Saquon. When did it all go wrong? That's it. I was born rich. I don't have to experience consequences.
John Mara is having nightmares over losing Saquon to the Eagles, just like how he was stressed on Hard Knocks.
I have a tough time sleeping if Saquon goes to Philadelphia, I'll tell you that. As I've told you, just being honest.
His alarm clock features the old saying about punctuality.
Mr. Mara, analytics say we mustn't mess with the time machine.
Joe Shane, make it right.
Welcome back, Saquon.
You could time travel, but you still kept Daniel Jones?
Inside the Gridiron Heights secret warehouse, there are several references boxed up, starting with neck rolls, chop blocks, Toradol being disguised as a vitamin, The Greatest Show on Turf, Browns QBs, Dan Skipper, gigantic shoulder pads, Ryan Leaf, and the alleged Dez tape of a damning incident in 2011. The rumored story started in 2015 when Dez was up for big money and speaks of how Dez dragged a woman from a Mercedes-Benz to another car in a Walmart parking lot. No one has actually revealed what was on the tape, but Adam Schefter and Mike Florio have suggested this event was in question. This episode features the Time's Yours time machine, which is a callback to Season 3, Episode 2, when John Gruden gets stuck in 2002.
Oh! Thanks for paying for this time machine instead of Khalil Mack. Oh, of course, Johnny. I love chasing the past. Bring me back to when football was football and men were men, man. 2002!
Also, Time's Yours is a reference to Andy Reid's signature catchphrase with the Chiefs. Joe Shane then travels back to his final interactions with Saquon Barkley, which were conveniently captured on Hard Knocks. He has scouting reports from the scouts, but also his family.
All right, Carson, let me write down your name. Green. Who do you want me to take? Give me a name.
Jaden Daniels. Trade up again and we're not.
Okay, if Jaden Daniels.
You only get this job once. I'm trying to win.
All right, Jaden Daniels. Carson wants Jaden Daniels.
And the only other GM he has on speed dial is Dan Morgan, because of their friendship, which dates back to when they worked together in Buffalo. He was also able to acquire Brian Burns from Morgan for a 2nd and 5th round pick.
In order to pay Daniel Jones, the Giants are renting out their time machine to needy teams.
What are you gonna change?
I'm gonna go back to 2021 when everyone liked me. You gonna try to win week 1 or 2?
Oh, we don't try till week 4. I'm doing a classic flash sack. Going to meet my best friend Joseph Burr for the first time.
At Town Square, there are several references with stores for Singletary Motor, Dollar Route Kayvon Dutch, Tommy DeVito, Speak and No Evil, and Solid Cordell Flott. Bryce Young is down bad to go back to 2021, and he makes a joke about how Zach Taylor and the Bengals always start off slow and don't try winning until week 4. Coach mentions how he's going to flash Zach back to 2020 to meet Joe Burrow for the first time again.
The missing piece to the puzzle, Mr. Unlimited.
No, I could buy 10 Taysom's with that contract. Don't hire John. Don't hire John. Dad, hug your son.
All right, I'm here at the beginning of all the Jets' problems. Hey, stop inventing football!
Illegal time infraction, can't uninvent football.
Football. Say, I like the sound of that.
Sean Payton starts by doing everything in his power to prevent John Elway from signing Mr. Unlimited, and jokes about how he could field a team of 10 Taysom Hills with that contract. Mark Davis travels back to 2022, 2 years after they moved to Vegas, to prevent hiring coach Josh McDaniels, and then to 2018 when they had Jordy Nelson, to prevent hiring John Gruden, and lastly to 1964 when his dad was the coach of the Raiders in the AFL, and when he was only 9 years old. There is also a callback to former Raider and AFL champion Clem Daniels. Rob Saleh travels back to 1869 to Rutgers campus in Piscataway, New Jersey, which is the birthplace of American football. The parking for this game was for the horses, and throughout these time travel scenes, the refs are acting in a similar way to Marvel's Time Variance Authority or TVA agents by arresting Saleh for illegal time infractions.
With all the recent timeline changes, everyone is asking the same question. Are the Washington Red Wolves Super Bowl favorites?
Took me decades in the time stream to make that one happen. Okay, next up, Browns owner Jimmy Haslam.
Finally!
Nah, this is the one timeline an Ohio State QB works out. I'm not going back.
Oh, thank God. Dang it. No longer a vice presidential candidate.
Everything's back to normal.
But the Browns are stuck reliving their biggest mistake. For eternity.
With all the timeline branches, there are several references starting with the different variants of the players. There are timelines where Tom Brady is a Raider, AJ was never traded to the Eagles, Cousins re-signed with Minnesota, and the Falcons got their guy in Michael Penix. There is also a variant of Rodgers who actually runs for VP alongside RFK. The Washington football team was renamed to the fan favorite choice of the Washington Red Wolves, despite trademark troubles, and Coach Dan Quinn can be likened to Captain America in the end of Avengers Endgame. The surrounding stores in Town Square are constantly changing depending on the timeline. We can see stores for Kirkland, Targeting, Times Yours, 47 Years Old, A. Dalton Books, Jamar Chase Bank, Grand Swole Opry, Boston Scott Market, Urban Meyer Outfitters, Coinstar, Juju Lemon, Quiddy Payless Shoe Source, They Might Be Giants, Bortle Combat, Brady Being Old, High Motor Repair Shop, Pizza Hut Hut, New Era but on the Falcons, the Mahomes Depot, Check Down Into Cash, and the Football Hall of Very Good, featuring Julian Edelman. CJ Stroud then saves the sacred timeline because this is the only one where an Ohio State quarterback works out. The time machine here is powered by a Duramax battery. The Browns then travel to March 2022 to relive their worst mistake on loop when they made the tragic mistake of signing Deshaun Watson to the worst quarterback contract in the NFL.
So, you'll inch your way down the field 3 yards at a time until you end up over yonder.
Say, that's swell. We'll call it the end zone.
And what if overtime is very unfair to one team?
What?
Also, New York will have 2 teams and both will be disappointing.
Are you?
And billionaires can dock pay for anyone who wears the wrong socks. It's settled.
The post-credits scene features the players at Rutgers discovering the early concepts of football and talking all about how the future is going to be, with the overtime rules favoring the team who gets the ball first, New York having 2 football teams that really pay in New Jersey, and how players must wear team-colored socks that cover their legs without showing any skin. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you love this breakdown, then you won't want to miss out on my second channel, Savwin, where I dive into all things NFL, like this touchdown celebration video. Hit that subscribe button and join the action for even more exciting content. As always, if you enjoy, make sure to leave a like and comment down below if I missed any Easter eggs or references.
You the real MVP.